Hey guys, Troy here with Watershed Fly Shop. We are going to tie this studly looking little fly. It's a kind of a low water winter steelhead fly slash summer steelhead fly slash sea run cutthroat destroyer. We actually had an amazing day on this fly this last fall with sea run cutthroat. So I know it's kind of not really a typical sea run fly, but for whatever reason it was the ticket. And we even tried it with just all pink and all kinds of stuff, but this particular combination was awesome. So enjoy the video. Okay, we're gonna start off just by putting on a pro hook guide. These are pretty sweet. They keep the hook riding the way you want it. Classic tube. It's the only thing I tie on. You know, I feel kind of bad about that because we sell the other stuff, but I really like just this setup. It makes it so I can put on those tungsten raw weights, which I really like to do. And yeah, it's just a good way to do it. 50D from Vivus. We love it. Just gonna start it kind of in the middle. I got a crusty old bobbin I'm working with here. Cut it off back here. Gonna put a little hot spot on there. Doesn't really matter. This is what we're gonna use this time. But we're gonna have a very small amount of pink. Quick little dubbing loop. Again, don't take a bunch of time on your dubbing loop. It doesn't matter that much. Just throw it in there, spin it to your heart's desire. Kind of pick it out a little bit. Wrap. That's about right. That's about what I'm looking for. This is not going to be a big fly, so my intention is to not make it this, you know, enormous fly with a lot of profile. It's a little smaller fly with a cool little color combo. Just gonna pick that out. Next up, mini fly flatbread in purple. Alright, I'm gonna kind of tie that down the tube. That's a loud bobbin, holy cow. Come on guy, loosen up a little bit here. Alright. Okay, just tie that down real quick. And then we're gonna rock some guinea, the good stuff. Tied in by the tip. And guinea can be a bit painful. You can prep the feather better than what I'm gonna do here if you like. Just tie it on down. Wrap this beautiful purple mini fly flatbraid down the tube. Again, we're not going to make this a super long fly necessarily. That's good for the body. Cut that off. Okay. Kind of the way you can prep your feather a little bit is just fold it. This is the part that can be a little painful, because if you break it here, then you've got to redo everything, and that's no fun at all. All right, prep that. Get over here. Oh, whatever. All right. And that down the tube. picking out anything that gets trapped. Guinea can kind of be as pretty as you want it to be, because you know that's what it's all about. The fish will not eat an ugly fly. They just don't. Sorry, hate to break that to you, but they only eat pretty flies. I was told that one time, so I'm gonna believe it. Although, unfortunately, I've seen the opposite be true far too many times. Alright, you know, pick that out, brush that out, however you want to do it. I got a little dubbing brush here that I'll just dink around with and make that feather. Just loosen it up, you know, take the fibers away from each other. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool right there. Tie down onto the stem a little bit. Alright. Marabou from Fish Hunter. This is a mega pack. This is we don't even sell this. This is mine. This is purple UV. So probably just buy a regular pack of it. That's like a lifetime supply. But I figured I'd tie a bunch of hobo Speys with it for you guys, our faithful and loyal, awesome customers. So you can wet your hands a little bit and just comb that back. Palmer away. Again, this is a fly that can be a light, super light fly, or a really heavy fly if you like. Whatever you like. I'm going to take a little bit of that off the stem, so I can just go ahead and tie it down right here. Over the top, my left hand. Couple more wraps in there. That's the beauty of that 50D. You can really wrap your material down without bulking up where you're wrapping. It is awesome. Okay, again, I don't know, 8-10 more wraps. I mean, you could leave the fly just like that, and be set. I am going to put some hackles in it. I'm just kind of lining it up to figure out where I want them, how far I want them to go back. These hackles sometimes can really behave, and then sometimes they won't. Okay, what I'll do is I'll take it out after I've got it lined up, and I'll grab the other one and I'll just kind of take off what I took off on the first one. Looks even to me, roughly even. Okay. Alright, that looks cool. Add the one in towards me. That looks cool. This is not a fly that I want you to spend a lot of time on. Really should have chose a different bobbin. That thing is jacked up. Alright, cut the stems. You could fold those stems back. I'm just going to cut them and then fold and then really tie them down good. If you wanted to, this would be a good time for Zap-A-Gap. Just right on top here. I'm I'm not a big gluer, so I'm not gonna do that. Black Marabou monster pack. If you want some of that stuff, you'll like that monster pack, you'll have to give us a call or shoot us an email, and we'll let you know how much it is. Because I don't know off the top of my head. I don't know how much that is. It's probably 3 or 4 times as expensive as a normal pack. Actually, real quick here. Put in some lateral scale. I'm not going to make this a real bright fly. It's not the idea of this fly. So we're just going to put in 2 on each side. My buddy Jim taught me this one time, where you just wrap around, take a whole wrap around, and then tie it in on the other side. And it works pretty good. Okay, there you go. Cool. Kind of matting it down a little bit. That's good enough. We'll throw that Marabou in there now. Tied in by the tip again. Alright, same thing. You can kind of fold that back. Wet your hand a little bit for the first part of it. This particular black Marabou feather was pretty long. I kind of liked it. Kind of like it a lot. This is also an awesome summer fly when you need something that's just a little bigger than your typical shank fly. Tying off the stem. Those scissors are wonky right now. Look at that. That's not the way they're supposed to be. I did that. Okay, you know, you're pretty much done. You could leave it right here and have just a cool little fly that would certainly catch summers and winters alike. But we're gonna make it even cooler by putting one of these guys on. The big thing that you want to do when you put these cones on is, I like to build up a little base so it doesn't suck into your feather too much. And of course I'm building it up with 50D, and that'll probably be fine. Whip finish. Usually I whip finish 3 or 4 times. This particular time I'm only going to whip finish twice. If you watch any of Bruce Berry's videos, he likes to put Zap-A-Gap on his thread and then just tie it down like that. I like that, but I don't do it, so. I'm pretty confident in that whip finish, so I'll just throw the cone on This is just a Pro Sport Fisher pink cone. I'll make sure and get that placed. Just gonna kind of take it off there, cut it, the back portion of my scissors. Cut it one more time right in here. There we go. Grab my lighter. Blue part of the flame. Just gonna mushroom that on there. And it's hot right now. Just stick it back on the vise the opposite way, and then you get yourself a nice big hole in case you wanna, you know, fish with crazy big mono. Throw that back on there so you can take a final look at it. I don't know what that fly is called. I'm quite sure I did not make that up. I'm not an owner of any particular fly because I don't ever want to be that guy. So hope you enjoyed the video. Give us a call, shoot us an email, send us a YouTube message, whatever, Instagram. There's a million different ways of communicating. If you have any questions, let us know. Happy to help. Thanks, guys.